Did you say butter?
Did you say butter?
Did you say butter?
I didn't say butter.
What I do is turn this all the way up.
Hey, Luke, is it still in the green?
I hate you so much.
Check.
This is going in. This is going in the show.
Is it? Okay.
Let's make sure that we're not picking up any sound.
All right.
Dude, we're good.
Yeah, good.
That's all I hear.
No. Cinderella story. You know that movie, Caddyshack? With the beaver?
Yes.
Gopher.
It's been a while. Gopher.
Not a beaver. All right, welcome to Cross-Eyed, the Cross-Eyed Podcast. We're excited to be here today. For those who don't know what Cross-Eyed
Is
is,
this episode 2?
this is episode 1. Last one was a pilot.
Oh,
All right.
Because it wasn't that good.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true.
So this is episode 1. This is the first one ever. Don't think too hard. For those who don't know what Cross-Eyed is a drama group that existed about 10 years ago, and then it kind of disbanded because we got busy with life. We decided to come back, the reunion, and now it is, now we're here. This is Aaron. We call him Aaron. You have to call him that. Mm-hmm. This is J Squared,
Hey,
also known as Jason Jones, hence the squared.
I get it.
And I'm Luke. That's all I got.
Just Luke.
Just Luke. Today, actually, before we get started, what's something in your life what have you been doing? What's new?
Well, I got married
That's
a
new.
few months ago.
This guy. How's that? How's that going?
Pretty good.
Is it?
Pretty good.
You liking the married life?
Yeah.
How's your house been?
It's been better. Had a little work, but it's doing good.
Well, good.
So
Jason, how about you?
Yeah. I'm working 2 jobs right now.
Ooh.
I am driving for the Clark County school system, and I am part-time youth minister at Northside Church of Christ.
There we go.
Which is awesome. I love it. I've been working with teens for a long time, and never thought that this could be an opportunity, but you never know where. Here I am.
Here you
never
are.
know where God will lead you. So just busy with married life and kids. You know about that, and my oldest is playing baseball and getting him to practice all kinds of things like that.
He's
So.
stupid good at sports. It's not fair.
It's not. It's really not.
It's not fair.
Every time we play one-on-one in anything, basketball, whatever, he beats me.
It's ridiculous.
Now, I probably take it a little bit easy sometimes, but sometimes I can go hard and I'm going to lose.
He's
so
savage.
he's good. He's
Kid's a
athletic. So, hopefully he stays that way. You know what I'm saying?
Make yourself a little money.
Just kidding. But
no, you're not.
No.
I figured we'd talk about a good cross-eyed memory. We got a lot of memories. So each episode we'll try to talk about a new memory, something to throw back and talk, reminisce on. I figured we'd talk about the initiation.
well, more importantly, your initiation.
Your initiation, Luke.
Okay, so somebody explain the initiation. What happened?
So the idea came about as Luke was joining us. We had rotations over the years where a couple people had to go off to college or whatever, and then Luke wanted to come on. So we devised an idea to create this whole day of taking him through a number of situations, if you will, and then end up with kind of this last little part where we had
hold on. 'Cause it started, you guys grabbed me and put chains around me, which the chains weren't tight. They just hung on my body. And then you saran wrapped me, which is even worse because saran wrap gets really hot. And if you know anything about me, you know I sweat. So I'm already uncomfortable.
You're a very warm guy.
You guys threw fireworks at me.
Not at you.
Dude.
We sat you in the parking lot and shot them off around you. There's a difference.
No. One of them popped around my feet.
If I remember correctly, you were blindfolded.
I was blindfolded.
As well. Yeah.
So that's a good point. I probably don't actually know what happened.
Yeah.
But to me, Y'all were shooting fireworks at me.
There were explosions going off around you. Yes, we'll put it that way.
You led me through a field.
Ish.
Then you took me. I don't even know what else even happened. There was a lot of stuff that happened. I remember we got in the car.
Yep.
Hannah Taylor is hitting pressure points right under my ear.
Hey, you learn very important pressure points.
I learned a lot about pressure points. That hurt. You were feeding me gummy bears.
Yep.
For whatever reason. And then we get to...
You said you were
whose
hungry.
house was it?
Larry and Jennifer.
Larry and
Sawyer's
Jennifer's house.
Yeah.
Dude, this is... What in the world? So here I am, blindfolded and saran wrapped. They take me up to Jennifer and Larry's house. They take me inside. Set me down. It's quiet. I can't hear anything. And they take my blindfold off. And I look around, and all the lights are off, except for red lights.
I think there were some candles.
It was
lit.
candles.
That's what it was.
Candle light.
And then everybody's dressed in black robes, and they're chanting. like we're doing animal sacrifices or something.
We did. We wore the black robes that we wore for Act 1.
Yeah.
We did an
Oh, my
opener
goodness.
where we were in
And
all
we
black.
had the
That opener was
candles.
sick.
And
It
the
was sick.
candles, this was the tricky part. Because the candles were there, and they were like this far away from the robes.
Yeah.
So we had to be very careful.
That would be funny. Well, not really funny.
No.
That would be ironic. Initiation. Turns out you're the... Joke's on you, Aaron.
Yep.
So,
Anyways.
so at that moment, Luke became a member of Cross-Eyed and found out that he was the first member of Cross-Eyed to ever be initiated.
But he found that out on stage late. Did he not?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay,
I can't
we
remember.
didn't let you know then.
It's been
yeah,
so long.
All
we
right.
did the initiation.
They told me everybody had been initiated.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That was a lie.
No.
that was not true.
I hate you guys so much. Those were fun memories. I do. Larry and Jennifer.
No.
Remember when, I don't know if y'all were there, Wyatt tried to jump their fence to get in their pool?
I was not there, but
And he
I heard
almost
all
got
about
hit with
it.
a shovel
Yeah.
in the face. Because Larry was in the backyard.
And heard people
He
coming.
heard somebody coming, breaking into his house, and he went to swing. And he almost hit Wyatt in the face with a shovel. Shout out Wyatt. Good times.
Hope he's watching.
Yes. All right. So that's the
All right.
initiation. I want to talk about a few things just for funsies.
Okay.
First thing I want to talk about is church potluck.
Potluck.
For those who don't know what a potluck is, a potluck is when everybody brings a dish, and we eat together. It's the most Southern American tradition you could possibly think of. So, what are your thoughts on potlucks?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of potlucks.
Yeah. So
I mean, it was a staple for church.
It was a
Like,
staple. It kind of still is.
Yeah.
Potlucks are awesome.
I'll tell you, on getting large plates of food anywhere now, being a dad has changed. Because look at me, I'm a pretty small guy. I grew up being
I don't think
kind of a
you've
picky eater,
changed
but I have.
in life.
I can put down some food. Okay, when it comes to food, I will fill my plate up and then it'll be gone.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That is true. That is a true statement. So going to like potlucks, I want to sample a little bit of everything. Like I try to put as much on my plate of different stuff as possible, and it'll be gone.
Oh, so that begs the question:
Yeah.
what is the correct way to go through a potluck line?
Oh.
Because I feel like it matters. It definitely matters.
Because like you don't want to be that first person to break the ice.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to be dead last either, because then everybody else has already gone through and
Sometimes
it's picked over. Yeah. Or everybody else will be getting up, finishing their meal, and you're still in the back of the
That's
line.
the best place to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that going last is best. Because then you can get however much you want.
But you run into the issue that you might lose some sides. Like some stuff will
Yeah, that's
run
a good
out.
point.
So
I guess it depends on the potluck. If it's done right, and that there's enough sides to go around,
Yeah.
you can get as much as you want. I guess you kind of need to scope out.
Here's
That's
the
important.
trick. Here's
That's
the
important.
trick. If you get
Okay,
up,
so rule number one: scope out the potluck
Scope out-
before you go.
Yeah.
here's the thing though. If you're talking to the person who is praying before the meal, you have the right to be right there and go right through the... So it works out perfectly.
It's diabolical. That's brilliant. So you go to the prayer guy.
You're like, oh,
how's it going?
Yeah. So by scoping out, you scope out who's saying the prayer.
Yeah.
And then you're like...
Okay, so rule number 2. Find the guy who's praying.
Yeah. And hang out with him. I think somewhere in the middle of the line is good.
You think so?
Yeah, I think somewhere in the middle.
That's a bold move.
Because I like to let other people go first.
Oh, shut
up. Right?
Shut up, this guy. I'm the good guy.
But not everybody.
I'm going to be nice to others. No, this is pure... we're going for blood here.
Oh, okay.
It's a potluck. We're not playing games. I don't care who's in front of me.
I was going to say, I just remember our potlucks wrapped around.
They do. They get long. If you're not first, you might as well wait.
Yep.
I've learned that.
Yep.
You might as well not go in line and wait unless there's a friend up there you can wait with.
Yeah.
You ever done that?
That's fair, yes.
You ever done that?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Let's catch up. I'm going to cut line with you.
You
And
have to stand right here, and then the people behind are like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
that's the thing. You got to take advantage of the nice church people. And
It's very tricky.
it's very tricky. I'm going to just talk to him for just a minute, all right? And then you'll cut line forever.
Like, oh, well, I've been here, so...
Yeah. Might as well. I've admittedly done that many times. I apologize. If you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Watch out for Luke, is what he's saying. Watch out.
Yeah, no, it's
next potluck.
it's a genius strategy though.
Yeah.
It's not a bad. So you like middle of the line?
I think middle.
Why would you want to do the middle? You get the benefits. You don't get the benefits of the first people or the last people.
That's fair. Again, and,
He's like, that's a good point.
yeah,
I'll take it back.
That's fair.
I just kind of I hang back for a little bit. I will say that because we like to talk, so we'll be talking while they start the line, and then we'll kind of mosey our way.
Yeah, you mosey.
Yeah, mosey my way out to the line.
What is Mosley? Is that the?
I don't know what that
Is that from Jungle Book?
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
I was going to say, that's
Mowgli. That's Mowgli.
Mowgli.
Where's Mosley?
I don't think Mosley is a word.
Anyway, so you
I
like
make
to
up words
mosey.
sometimes, yeah.
You like to mosey around.
Mosey over to the line and kind of get in line, and then some people will come in behind you. So,
What even is mosey? What is that?
like, just slowly.
What does it mean to
get over
mosey?
there. I mean,
Who made that word? What's the definition of mosey? How do you effectively mosey?
No.
ask Webster.
Webster.
Bro, it's 2026.
All right, Siri. Ask Siri. All right.
Excuse me. Ask Jeeves.
Where's the
That's where we're going, man. We didn't have Siri or Alexa back in the day.
That thought came to my mind, Aaron.
So old.
Jason said, let's go find the encyclopedia.
I've got one.
Let's find that little paperclip on Word. Oh my god.
It helps.
For real though, what does it mean to mosey? How do you
Take
mosey?
your time. I think you just take your time.
Is there one way to do it?
I don't know.
All right.
Talk.
I usually think it's like a power walk.
Could be.
Okay, so then how much how much food can you take before it becomes greed? Because if it's, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna hate me. There's times when it's like, I'm going to go big on this. You put some cheesy mashed potatoes in front of me, it's game time. It's not a joke. It's game time.
Here's the thing. I treat a potluck like I treat Thanksgiving. You go side, 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 meat, maybe another meat on top.
You put meat on top of sides?
Yeah.
The right ones, so you get a slice of turkey. You put that on top of mashed potatoes.
I get it.
No.
You get the gravy,
or you get
the gravy with
No,
it.
no.
Get some fried chicken. Sit that on top of. That on top of the mac and cheese.
You get a second plate.
That's crazy talk. You fill that one up. You take it and you go back and fill it up again.
No,
this is absurd. This is borderline sinful. You don't put food on top of food.
No. Think about it.
No.
Some fried chicken sitting on top of mac and cheese. All that filters down on top of it. It seasons the mac and cheese.
It doesn't season anything. It just makes your crispy chicken soggy.
It mixes the crisp into the mac and cheese.
No, this is absurd. You need to get a second plate.
KFC would argue that.
No, they wouldn't. They put everything in their own separate bowls. You get a bowl of mac and cheese, and your chicken is separate.
No, they have a
they-
chicken bowl.
What a good argument. I love this.
They don't
Keep
have.
going.
Who even eats at KFC anymore? It's KFC. You have Cane's and Chick-fil-A,
Yeah, that's true.
Zaxby's,
Lots of chicken places.
Joel's, bro. You're gonna go to KFC
Apparently,
over Cane's?
apparently we've hit a hot button. With
No,
Luke,
this
right?
is not a joke. Nobody goes to KFC anymore. You ever
fair.
been to Indy's Chicken?
I haven't. There's one right by our house, though.
Dude, Indy's Chicken
yeah.
cooks, bro.
Is it?
It's a little sketch. There's bulletproof glass in front of the cash registers because
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take Indy's
dude,
chicken.
Indy's is
That is
fire.
the Louisville KFC.
That's the
right
Louisville
there.
KFC.
So
Because
I
you
think,
get some wedges there.
I
Anyways,
think as far as filling up your plate and
Yeah, what's your
greed,
take
getting
on
greed,
this?
that's why if I'm more at the back of the line, I don't feel as bad to fill my plate up.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
if
a
you go
perk.
at the
It's a perk at the
front-
back of the line.
If you go at the front, you don't want to be greedy. You're like, oh,
Mm.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys though. How do you all feel about taking the last of something
Oh, I'll do it in a heartbeat.
in a heartbeat?
You kidding me?
Yeah.
Dude,
And
you
get some-
snooze, you lose, nerd. Dude.
Right. Yeah.
but that's also a question of where you are in the line.
It's fair.
If you're somewhere in the middle,
No, I'll take
There's
the
a-
last.
Luke's like, nope, that's mine.
You're like, we only have one more. I'll take it.
I'll
Give
play
me
my
That's
cards
Luke.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
now, if I know more food is coming,
Right.
then I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
Then give
No
me that
problem.
last
That's-
one.
that's-
oh, we
yeah.
have another pan in the back.
like, oh,
okay.
oh,
I'll
I'm
take-
taking
I'll
this
take it.
old one. You all are
Yeah.
getting a fresh batch.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you come back and cut line
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Hey, how are you? Get some more chicken. We always get chicken from.
Was it?
Oh,
Sorry, my brain just stopped working.
No, I think
we get chicken. What is the place down here? Value Market.
Value Market.
They have good
Yes,
chicken.
Yeah.
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 They have
No.
good chicken.
No.
Are you what kind of chicken do y'all like?
I'm a chicken fan just about any way you can make it.
here's the thing. I don't know if I've told you all this story, but when I was younger, I was allergic to chicken. Yeah.
Allergic to chicken?
Yes. It was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old where I finally got like an allergy test that said I could have it. Like chicken all the time. Like regular chicken breast, fried chicken, chicken
So you don't
tenders,
care.
popcorn chicken.
You're just, however, give me chicken.
Chicken
Yes.
is chicken because I could not have it for the longest time. And then the gates just opened and I was like, yes.
I love chicken. Chicken is so good. I like the legs though.
You like okay.
Yep.
The legs and the wings are good. The thigh, is that what it is? Which one's the one that's bigger?
We got thigh and breast.
Well, what's the,
So if you're doing like
Yeah.
breast is
That's
white
more-
meat
that's
and
more
then
meat.
thigh is dark meat, a little
Yeah.
bit smaller.
Yeah.
It's about this size.
I don't know. There's one that I don't like that much. And it's not even because it doesn't taste good. It's just the
dry.
shape.
Okay.
I just don't like how it's made.
It's fair.
I
So
don't
what's
like how they
your
did
what's
that.
your preference on boneless or bone-in?
Boneless.
So boneless to me is more like easier, convenient.
easier,
You know.
But then bone in, I used to like I would not really eat the meat off of it very well.
Yeah.
I'd pick at it, but now like it's good. Like
Yeah.
it's good to eat it off the bone. But I prefer boneless because it's just so much
Yeah.
easier. A lot less.
Boneless, yeah, I feel like boneless is easier, but
Yeah.
It depends on the place and like
Yeah.
how bone-in wings are for them compared to their boneless because I'll go somewhere and it's like you got a wing bone-in that's this big, but then you go in it's like a I don't know size of a tater tot.
yeah,
Right.
Is
That's
their
a good point.
boneless?
that is a good point.
That's fair.
If it's a good boneless wing, I'll choose boneless.
Yeah,
But like Indies, if you go to Indies, I want bone in.
yeah,
Bone in chicken wings are better at Indies because they're small.
yeah.
the
They're
little
actually
ones.
little small ones.
The little wings. I like the little wings. I'd
Yeah.
rather have a little wing than a big wing.
Yeah.
Which is it? Is that baby chickens?
I don't think so.
How does that work? How do
Might
they get
be-
the wings so small?
Might be a smaller chicken.
No, it's a baby.
That's a fair point. we used to get wings. It's not called this anymore, but when it was bootleg barbecue,
Oh yeah.
we would get the bone-in wings. They were so flavorful.
Bootleg barbecue is good.
So good.
They have some fire wings.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Louisville, bootleg. That's the place to go.
I think it's called something different now, but
I was gonna say
very good.
There's a place in town. It's called CM Chicken. It's like down off of Frankfurt Avenue, but they do. It's like a Korean fried chicken. But I mean, like, it's the breading that really does it because it's extra crispy.
Yeah.
And yeah, their wings are like
Pretty
this
good, huh?
big. So
Well, there's a place called Chicken and Me. This is totally separate. We're getting off track. Anyways, Chicken and Me was downtown on Nulu area, I think.
it's like at the bottom of
Well, they
Frankfurt.
closed.
Yep.
But those were the best. That was some good food. They had the fries they gave you. The best fries. The chicken, it was like, it's called Asian fusion.
Yeah.
Is what the genre of food.
Yeah.
Of food is? Type of food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a genre? Whatever.
Yeah.
It's Asian fusion, and it was like boneless chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were like
They were
huge.
gourmet chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
But they were
But they
so good.
It's similar breading to like CM Chicken.
Yes.
That kind of style.
all right. So how fast? Now we're getting back on track. How fast after the prayer is too fast to move toward the table?
I think that goes back to Aaron's point. If you're standing next to the
Like,
person praying,
Usually someone will dismiss the group. But if you're just standing there, you can just sidestep into the line and be like, "Oh, look at this. A plate."
well, somebody's got to be first, right?
Might as well be me.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense for me to go sit down and then get back up.
That's-
That's already here.
That's a good point too.
It's a really good point. I think it has to do with perception. I don't want to be that guy. Where everybody's like, he must just get breakfast today. You know?
You know,
I don't know. You don't want to be the first guy because then it's like,
look at my eyes.
But now, Luke, let me ask you this: as parents, as fathers, do you typically have your kids go through the line first and get them a plate? Because you know, I do that. So, and then I'll be like, well, I'll go back in line for me later. So
that's what I just make Hannah do it.
yeah,
I'm just playing. I try to help out as much. Anyways, the best way with kids.
That's how you get in trouble.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. The best way with kids is to go and get their food and then cut line and say, I had kids. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch up with my kids.
and that's also a way
Because if you don't let me, then they're going to be alone and they might
Yeah.
choke and die.
right.
You know,
But that's also a good way to scope out what's there.
That's also true.
Yeah.
There are perks to having kids.
Yes.
Because
get
these
to-
are the things that they don't tell you
Yeah.
before you have kids. And then you find out, oh, this is what the parents are doing.
okay.
They're scoping
They're
it out. They're
scoping
playing.
out the
They're
line.
playing their game. They're juking and jiving,
Ooh,
trying
do
to
I
figure
want-
out.
Oh, I want to get back for that. No, I can skip that.
Is
That
that
doesn't
green
look
bean
good.
casserole?
And you have kids.
good.
They don't always eat their food, and then it's like that leftover chicken. It's mine now.
Yeah,
I do that a lot.
I do that.
Well, you can't
I eat
waste
leftover.
it.
No, you don't want to
No.
waste food. That's what I'm saying. I'm like a vacuum now. I don't know where it goes, but
I don't know either. We
I-
don't know,
I eat
Jason.
a lot of
This has
food
been
now.
a mystery for like 30 years.
it's been a long time.
Scientists have been studying this
Have they?
for ages, and it's like a black hole. We don't understand what happens to the food. I'm the opposite, which literally, but like I can't eat like I used to.
Yeah.
I eat one plate of food. I'm like, I would die if I ate any more. All right, we'll switch. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm the same way. For a while, I was just eating whatever.
Oh yeah,
And then I was just like, nah.
yeah.
Stomach shrinks, and I'm just like, this is all I can have.
Is that
I
a
can't.
thing? I feel like that's a thing. Does people's stomach shrink at a certain age? I guess it depends on who you are.
I mean, it's also, you know, as you grow, you react to food differently. Like,
Well, I think of like teenage boys.
Yes.
Put food down.
yes.
That changes at some point. I don't know.
Well, I was going to say, metabolism. That's what changes. Because at the time, they're just growing. But once you are grown, that doesn't go anywhere. It just goes to your stomach.
I smell what you're stepping in. All right, next thing we're going to talk about. Things men irrationally care about. I've got a list.
Oh,
Tell me what you guys think.
okay.
Flashlight brightness. Care about that?
It's got to be the brightest.
I care about it. It's a serious thing in my house.
Here's the thing. I think there is a good middle ground. If I can see, if it gives me like 25 to 50 feet distance-wise, great. If it is burning a hole in the ground,
No,
that's a problem.
No, that's what you want.
That's what Luke wants.
So when I was a cop,
Because we grew up with those like little plastic flashlights.
those things
that
suck.
Garbage.
They're the worst flashlights
see like maybe 5 feet
of
in front
all
of
time.
you.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
And they last a day. Maybe.
Well, so I had a police one that I used when I was a cop, and it was 1,000 lumens, and I thought I was cooking. Then I went to the store, saw one for 3,000 lumens. I had to get it. Why? It's not going to help me see anymore.
No.
1,000 lumens is a lot.
Yeah.
But 3,000 lumens?
I mean, that's daylight as well.
That's daylight. It's like Spider-Man. I have the power of the sun inside the palm of my hands.
Right.
That's what
I was
you
gonna
want
say-
with a flashlight.
Yeah, but you don't want to shine it at somebody because then it'll be like looking at the sun.
No,
Yeah.
you do want to shine it.
Yeah, I mean, you
Shine it
can,
directly at your
but
eyes.
then, it's a
All right, next
lighted-
one.
Yeah,
Pocket knives. I'm a pocket knife guy.
Here's
me too.
I don't. Here's the thing.
Oh,
I have one in my car.
Oh, okay. Which one is it?
That's
Is it
what-
that one? That's the one I got y'all for my wedding.
I think this one was different from theirs. So
Oh.
there is a story behind that. Because
Well, that's the one I got y'all for your wedding. Do you
Yeah.
remember that one?
Luke got this for me a little bit. I wasn't even his best man. I wasn't your best man.
Oh, yeah.
But because of the job I had,
Jake was.
yeah,
Yeah.
because of the job I had, I was used knives for opening
Yep.
boxes. Usually, like I want to get Jason a nice knife, and so when I carry this knife, it makes me think of you. First off,
Stop.
yeah, I know it does because it's something I have that was given to me. This was a gift, but I carry it with me all the time. I don't use it as a weapon. I use it as a tool.
No, I use mine as both.
Sure, but I mean, could it scare somebody off? I don't know. Maybe it's pretty dull.
Well, I don't ever want to leave the house without a weapon. I want something.
Right.
You never know.
I think that's yeah.
Even if
I
like,
don't want to use it
like
as a
we
weapon.
go on walks with the kids, and I'll always take a gun with me, not for people, but for dogs. We have a lot of dogs in our neighborhood who get out. Like yesterday, I almost hit one with my car on accident. But they're two big German shepherds. We have pit bull, like two doors down, that always gets out. So I don't leave our house on walks without a firearm or a knife. There's something about a knife. I love a good knife.
Comfort. I think there's some comfort involved with it, with having it on
Yeah.
you.
Well, if you need to cut anything, you know you
Yeah.
can do it.
You know.
Have you ever cut your kids' straws? I use my knife
Sometimes
to do
straws
that.
are a little excessive.
Because you have a kid's cup that's this big, and the
the
straw they
straws,
give you
yeah.
is like this big.
Yeah.
So if you cut it, it makes it, and then flip it over. You don't want
Yeah.
to put the sharp end where
Right.
well, you could,
You
but
could.
that'd be mean.
I'd do it.
But put that end down, put it in, and it makes a shorter straw. So life hack.
Grills?
Parent hack.
Y'all
Grills.
grill guy? You grilling? You griller? I'm a griller, dude.
I have a grill, and I use it maybe once or twice a summer. Not often,
Oh, you
but I
do
love it
all the time.
I love it. It's
I've
good.
even found out how to turn a grill into a smoker. Which you get, let's see. It's been a while. It's been a long time. I can't remember, but I figured it out. You get one of those little boxes, I think, with some wood pellets, but you got to put water on the other side to keep it moist or something.
You know. I was gonna say usually you go back in occasionally and
Yeah.
have to base something
Gotta
depending on what
Gotta
you're
base it up.
I think as a man, I want to be good at grilling.
Oh, I'm great at grilling.
I'm getting better. I think.
Yeah.
I think I've grilled some good burgers before. I think you've come over before and
Yeah.
we grilled out for you. Were they good? Maybe.
No, they're
Okay.
horrible.
All right. So I'm not good at it, but I'm getting
just fine.
better. So yeah, I enjoy it.
I think I'm
It gives
good at
you
it.
a little bit.
It makes you feel like a man.
It does because you're standing there.
You know what I mean? There's fire
The
involved.
smoke is coming at you. Right. Anything
know?
with fire, you're like. Ha, ha.
And then you. Well, it's also the satisfaction of like I did something.
you know.
I made this. My wife won't eat steaks unless it's one that I make now.
That's
We
awesome.
went to Texas Roadhouse last night, and she got a steak, and it was not good. So she sent it back, which she doesn't always do. The second one came out, also not good. They were struggling, and I was like, we should have just cooked at home. I can make a mean steak. I got it down to a science. All right, next one, cast iron pans. Are y'all cast iron folks? We certainly are. All right, that's just us. Lawn stripes. Do you have to have lawn stripes?
Stripes.
On your lawn?
No.
There was a point when I was really big on my lawn. I wanted my lawn to be pretty. You remember that?
Do I remember?
Yeah.
Every time we got together, you'd be like, look at this video, man. Look how sharp it is against that sidewalk.
Dude, I love a good crisp edge. I love a crisp edge. But I used to be a lawn guy, and then I just stopped. Here's the thing about a lawn. In order to get it looking pristine, like on the TV and stuff, you gotta put sand down, and then grass seed, and like you gotta grow it up. But like, I'm not doing all that.
No.
It's not worth it to me. If I was retired and had infinite time, I might be more of a lawn guy.
No.
But
I was gonna say, first off, our lawn is like split in two sides.
Oh, really?
In the front, just like you've got the patio or sidewalk coming down from it, and then one half of that is a little dug up right now.
oh yeah, he had some
So
work
we're not-
done in this house. It was a whole thing.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we're not really worried about that side right now. Other than that, literally from like there to there, and like I don't know, half of the space from that wall to here.
Really? So it's really
That's
tiny.
how small.
Yeah.
At least in the front yard. We got a little more in the back,
Okay.
but it's also open with our neighbor. So
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
like we kind of share that as well, but it's not
Fair enough.
not a lot of room for stripes.
I think I cut my front yard the same way every time. I just habit. I go the same direction every time. I cut it the same way every time. Backyard, I kind of do it the same, but I might like make a strip up the middle and cut this section, and then come over and cut the rest. I might do it a little bit different, but I don't do any like specific pattern.
Oh, I used to go diagonal.
Yeah,
I still do sometimes.
and I've heard that's good.
And I hear
that
if
can be
you,
good for the
if
grass.
you go
and
back,
good for the
let's see, if you go over it twice, if you do it twice, which I don't know who's mowing their grass twice, but if you mow it twice, it makes the lines look better. There's even like little bags or like little things you can get that kind of trail behind the mower and push the grass down. I don't know. I was into it for a while, but at some point it's like I don't care.
sounds like it takes too much time for me. I'm like, I just want to get this done.
You know.
So let me ask you this. Just kind of with mowing, I love to mow. Do y'all like to mow with headphones on? Or
No, I'm a man.
no? No. Not to block out, to listen to music.
I'm just playing, dude.
I love to listen to music while I mow.
I never do, but I would like to.
Try it.
I will try.
It's fire.
I've been listening to an audiobook, which I don't audiobook much, but this is the Lord of the Rings. It's a soundscape.
Ooh.
And so it's got like the different sounds in it. Don't judge me, bro.
Totally judging you.
Okay, are you guys, do you guys have gas station loyalty? This will be our last one. Do you guys have gas station loyalty? I'm loyal to Thornton's. Pretty loyal.
I was gonna say I go back and forth with Thornton's and Speedway, but
So you're
also,
a trader, huh?
Yep.
But
But also, we got a Kroger gas station right
I was
across
gonna
the
say
street.
we go to
So,
Kroger gas a lot, but
Don't you get cheaper gas there or something?
I mean, basically, you shop there and it gives you an extra discount for
Oh,
how much
really?
you shop within a certain time period.
and if you spend a lot there, you get more.
like you at
off.
least get like 3 cents off a gallon. But if you spend so much, you can get like 10 to 25 cents off
That's
a gallon.
10 cents?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
If that's
After
where
you
get
go
most,
shop.
Yeah. If
So
you get
you
most of your
spend so
groceries
much.
there,
Okay.
And then go get gas,
Yeah.
you get an extra discount.
Not bad.
I kind of, I don't know. I started
Did not know that.
going. Y'all might want to kick me out, but I've been going to Circle K more frequently.
Okay.
I know.
There's the door.
okay.
You can leave.
Yeah. Bye. All right.
Here's the
Jason,
thing.
folks.
Here's the thing. Sometimes they have better gas prices. For a while,
Well, you can't just judge it based off gas prices.
I mean, it's a gas station and you can get cheaper gas.
Yeah.
But you got to go in and get snacks too.
Yeah. They have good food
It's
there.
fair. It's fair.
fire.
I was going to say, their convenience store,
Circle K
not bad.
Circle K is pretty good.
But if you
Yeah.
can get, if you can go maybe an extra couple miles to get 20% or 20 cents off a gallon, come on now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But if you want to be for real, if you want to get for real, there's not one close. But if there was a Buc-ee's close,
I was just about to say,
Buc-ee's gas
nobody is really that
reasonable.
loyal because Buc-ee's exist.
Yeah. Their gas is phenomenal. Like, it's usually one of the cheapest around. Why? Because they want you to come inside and spend an arm and a leg. Because everything is so expensive.
I will
but
spend
it's
so much
good.
money at Buc-ee's.
And their bathrooms are the best.
That's what Anna loves. The bathrooms are clean.
So
Their
good.
food is good.
The food is
And
it's
plus,
a little pricey, but
what other place can you get a brisket sandwich, gas, a soda pop, and then like fishing gear at the same place?
Yeah.
Hunting gear, dude. Buc-ee's is. I would live there if I could.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Buc-ee's.
Did you stop at Buc-ee's on the way to or way back?
Yeah, we stopped at Buc-ee's.
Stopped 3 times.
I feel like if you're a
What's
youth
that?
group and you pass a
Yeah.
Buc-ee's,
You have to stop.
you need to repent.
Yeah.
You may need to quit your job if you're a youth minister. You have
I
to stop at
can't.
Buc-ee's.
I can't even imagine though. Just taking an entire youth group into Buc-ee's.
It is the best,
It's,
especially if Bucky the Beaver's there, bro.
yeah.
Oh,
Taking
man.
some photos with Bucky, dude.
Yeah.
Good time. Good time.
This is
I
the
love
current
when they-
generation's
yeah.
Toys R Us.
Oh, that's depressing.
That is depressing.
Dude, Toys R Us was awesome.
Think about it. Think about you got Bucky, Jeffrey the giraffe.
Bucky's way cooler, but Jeffrey the Giraffe was pretty cool. I remember my dad used to take us there and get us Star Wars action figures from the 90s.
Toys R Us had a better jingle, I will say. I
Oh,
don't even
yeah.
know if Buc-ee's
Does
has
Buc-ee's have a jingle?
I
They-
don't
I
know.
feel like they need a
They need a
jingle.
jingle.
I love a good jingle.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. I don't want to grow up. I'm a
Toys
Toys R
R
Us
Us
kid. Right?
Yeah,
You know
that's a good one. No, I remember that.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
not that young.
You're kind of a baby.
I mean, you guys are
Luke.
significantly older than I am.
Aaron. just kidding. All
All right,
what's
so
next?
we'll
What's
move
next?
on. So cross-side's always been fun. It's one of our big things. We like to have fun and goof off. But we also like to get serious and talk about Jesus. And really the goal of everything we've always done has always been pointed back to Jesus.
Yeah.
And so something I wanted to talk about today is just loneliness. I'll give you some stats on loneliness. About half of U.S. adults report experiencing loneliness. Poor social connection is linked to 29% higher risk of heart disease, along with 32% higher risk of stroke. Loneliness and isolation are also associated with depression, anxiety, dementia, type 2 diabetes, premature death. Young men ages 15 to 34 were amongst the loneliest groups in Gallup's aggregated 2023-2024 data, with 25% saying they felt lonely a lot of the previous day. So what are your thoughts on loneliness? Are those stats legit? Are they maybe skewed? What do you think?
I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
We're designed to be social and interact with one another, and that's just a science in itself. Like, you have people that are isolated in different situations. Like, they tend to they create someone to talk to. That's what happens because they are so desperate for interaction, because that's also how we, develop personality, and what we like is how we grow up as well, talking to friends. So, if you don't have that connection and that outlet to really kind of reflect on how you behave, you can never form, a stronger awareness of other people and how you engage in the world. So
That's good.
going back to those stats though, without that, you're literally showing that it has a physical consequence, not being able to interact with someone. So
That's a good point. Any thoughts?
Well, I was just going to take it back to the Bible. I mean, you look at Genesis, the beginning, and God made Adam, and Adam had everything. He had the garden, all the animals, all the food that he could want, from trees and plants. But he was still lonely. He didn't have that. He was missing somebody, right? He was missing something. And as you were saying, Aaron, about we were made to be connected with people, and that's what happened. He made woman out of man because he was alone.
And
with all that stuff.
And that's the scripture.
Yeah.
It's not good for man to be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even if you look at God himself, God's not alone. He was never alone. It's the Trinity. You got Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. They're in communion with one another. And so community has always been vital. Not just the church. Like you'd think of communion and like the church being together, but like just as individuals. Because community was around before the church existed. It was around before Israel existed. We always needed community, and so it's always important. So part of the reason that I chose loneliness is my next Riverside video will be about loneliness. So if you're watching, you want to learn more about it, you can tune into that. But one of the big points that I'm going to bring up is that loneliness, like solving loneliness, doesn't just mean being around more people, because you can be surrounded by people that you maybe even love and care about, and still feel lonely. I think about the book of Job. Job was this guy who had everything, money, wealth, family, everything. And then it was all taken from him. And then his friends come, and for 7 days, his friends are the best friends ever. And then they open their mouths and ruin it all. But then you see Job ends up being this character he's surrounded by friends, but he's more alone than ever. And I feel like that describes, that's why I made the video for Riverside. I feel like that describes most people today, especially men, I feel like. But I feel like it describes so many people today who are surrounded by coworkers, family, friends, church members, but we still sometimes feel so alone. And so the question then is like, what do you do? Let's say you're that person out there who feels that way, who feels alone. They're surrounded by people, but they still feel lonely. What do you do in that moment?
I think loneliness is kind of maybe a tool of Satan. I think he wants us to feel that way. He wants us to feel like nobody cares about you. He wants us to feel like it's just you. You're all alone. It's nobody else is going through this. You're the only one, Luke, that's struggling with this, which is not true. It's a lie. So if that's happening, I think what we have to do is make sure we're ignoring the lie, turning to God. I think, Jesus went alone to pray to God. He went off by himself to pray. Not because he was lonely or he was just by himself. He was going to spend time with the Father. And I think if we turn from that lie and turn to the Father, I think it'll resolve itself. I think. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Sure. No, yeah. What are your thoughts?
Trying to think.
You're good. Well, I was thinking, like, while you're thinking, I was like, loneliness is. Look, being alone isn't always bad either. And I think of, I love being alone. I go fishing alone on purpose because I want to be alone. I don't want to go with people usually. It's my time to be alone. And so being alone isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
I guess what really matters is what you do with your time alone. And how it's like, what do you do with your loneliness? Do you sit in it and let it consume you and or do you try to take it and maybe use it for spending time with God and maybe working on yourself and doing different things like that, or maybe even going out and finding other friends who don't just sit around you, but connect on a deeper level. 'Cause that's really what it's about, is connection.
I think that's a really good point, is in your loneliness, you have the opportunity to do other things rather than focus on yourself in kind of self-pity. Whereas that gives you time, because honestly, what I've learned growing up, you don't have a lot of time as you get older. So even finding that time to be alone gives you more opportunity if you want to learn something, if you want to connect with new people, learn a new skill that, people want to be involved in. That's what it kind of turns into, going to a small group. You've got people just going for bike rides. Even that, just finding a community there makes a world of difference, because we get stuck in a routine a lot of times through the week. So if you can find that time to connect with people outside of that, you have that time alone, but you can find those moments to connect with people.
Yeah. I feel like it also boils down to being deliberate with people and like intentional about connection, because I think like Sunday mornings are busy for me, and so like it's very easy to get in the groove of like, instead of actually deeply connecting with people, kind of like what we're doing here, it's easy to just go, oh, hey, how's it going, man? You doing all right? Good. Oh, good to see you, man. And you talk to people and you're surrounded by literally 100 plus people, but you're never actually making that deep connection of like, dude, how are you for real? And like, it boils down to one, being that connection for somebody and going up to people and like how are you actually doing?
Yeah.
And not just keeping it surface level, but diving deeper and saying what's really going on with you.
And I think that has something to do with time as well. How
It
much
does.
time you're spending with those people, because we've basically grown up together. So that's kind of how we've developed our relationship and trust.
Yeah.
And I really think it's putting in that time with one another that builds that trust and lets you have a more intimate conversation.
Yeah, and sometimes if you do feel it, sometimes you have to be the one who steps out first.
Yeah.
And it's uncomfortable. People don't like to hear that, I don't think, but like sometimes if you're feeling lonely and you need friends, sometimes it requires you stepping out and being like, hey, I'm going to be the one to make this connection. A lot of people are very open to that. They're open to making new friends and making deeper connections, but they might not know that you need it. And so it takes, hey, I'm gonna be your friend first. I'm going to be that connection for you first, and then we'll slowly build our relationship that way. But sometimes we have this idea that like it'll just happen. Sometimes you have to make it happen. Sometimes you got to step out and say, listen, I want to be your friend, and like I want to have that deeper relationship with you, and you have to make that connection first. And then I'd also say, like, if it's really important to find people who you can connect with too. Who can, because like it's one thing to be that person for other people, but also who is that person for you? And I think like you guys are that person for me. Like I can talk to you guys about anything. I think like Josh, my friends Jake and Corey. Like there's people that I can talk to and just kind of let it all out with. But like who is that for you? And so it's kind of like a two-pronged approach of like, one, be that person for others, but two, try to work on finding that person for you so that you can also be cared for and connected to as well. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
Well, I was just thinking, we've talked about this before, I know, but sometimes there might be somebody you want to connect with, and it's hard to connect with them because you feel like you just can't find something in common. You can't find a commonality, but it's something that you both enjoy. So you have to dig a little deeper. And that can be harder for some personality types and things like that. But like you said, Luke, you kind of have to go for it. You have to do it and do a little bit of spending more time with that person or whatever to try to find out what are some things that we can connect on? Because there will be something. There will be something you can connect on. It may not be, what you might think it is, but you find out something about that person. You're like, oh man, I really enjoy that too. And then it starts a connection, so you do kind of have to step out of the boat sometimes. And
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, and take a chance. It doesn't always work out, but I think with God's help it will, and God will guide you. But yeah, loneliness is tough. I mean, it's a tough feeling, but I do think that's something that's where Satan wants you to be. He wants you to feel lonely.
Yes, and in your trials and struggles and everything, he wants you to be alone.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the church, I think, is for as imperfect as the church is, it's got its issues. Every church does, but one of the beauties of it is that we do have that commonality of Christ, and that's when when you talk about unity in the church, that doesn't mean we won't talk about the things that we disagree on, and so like unity in the church literally means like Christ is the center and we're all moving towards Him. That's how we unite. We don't unite by agreeing on things that aren't true. We don't unite by disagreeing on. We unite in Christ. And so when you take loneliness and then you bring it to the church, that should be hopefully that like the first thing that we unite on and connect on is like, well, you're a Christian? Oh, I'm a Christian too. I have faith too. And it might be different places, but like that's a starting point where we can all come together and like this is who we are. This is our shared identity. Very important.
Yeah, for sure.
Any other thoughts? All right. For those who are watching, I want you to comment. This is what I want you to do. I want you to comment what you like about the show so far. I want you to comment what you want us to talk about. If there's any topics you guys want us to talk about, any memories, any funny, goofy things that you guys see in the news or on the TV, whatever it is, just comment. We'd love to talk about it and goof off. And thank you guys for watching. This is Aaron, J Squared. I'm Luke. We're cross-eyed. And we need like a tagline. What's our tagline?
We do. Like, not see you next time. That's lame.
That's lame.
Keep your eyes on cross-eyed. That's so stupid.
Did you say butter?
Did you say butter?
Did you say butter?
I didn't say butter.
See you next time. Did you say butter?
Did you say butter?
Did you say butter?
I didn't say butter.